Do you know, and I think you probably do, that's the transitory nature of this world that is so incredibly valuable. Every mistake you make, well, it just goes on the compost heap. It's melted down, recycled, reused to better purpose. It just fades into time, into the history of time. Something that we've learnt by, and thank God is in the past. Wow. So it allows you to make mistakes. They're not eternal. The whole point is you're learning to become wonderful. You think this might be of value, so that's part your God for a while, and then you think, oh my goodness, I think I've got that wrong. And what's it? It's a baptism of repentance, isn't it? John the Baptist. We turn again. We do a U-turn. I'm not staying with this. I can do better. And our past mistakes drift into the past. And our memory is not perfect. Thank God. I don't want to remember all my mistakes, do I? I'm picky and choosy about what I remember. I remember all that's good. And I build an eternal good future with it. Isn't that just wonderful? Do you see? He looked upon it, his creation, it's all good. Its transitory nature makes the school wonderful. We get things wrong, well, put that in the bin. Do it again. Get it right. Build for the future. Our thought forms, if you like, our personhood. The future of all. Not just all creation. The future of all heaven is germinated here in the earth. We are born into life eternal from not being, perhaps, something we've always been. Well, in that we're part of God, yes, that's true, of course. But we become a separate entity that's eternal by being here. A blessedness in a state of such that is in harmony with God. We think of it in terms of being part of the host of heaven, his glorious, lovely family. But do you see as him? Wonderful. But all of us different. All of us unique. A wonderful family. Absolutely. Magnificently wonderful. Appropriate to his goodness and his being. Love you, Dad. Thank you, Dad. Yes, you see, the uncertainty of this world, the passing of time, even the getting of things wrong, quite literally what presents as evil, is all used to good. And I go so far as to say, with God, is all good. I say this in trust and faith. Because he's wonderful. He made it all good. Do you see, in some sense, I'm hinting at the legitimacy of thanking God even for the difficulties, the evil as we see it. Put in context, it's a blessing. It teaches us what is good and what is bad, and what we choose for eternity appropriately. Hence the assurance is valid. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, heir of salvation, purchase of God. Yeah, I'm not going to go, I get into the Christian theology, I'm not keen on it, but you know, do you see? It's all good, because He is all good. Love you, Dad. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. In case you missed it, because it's in my other recordings, but the uncertainty is good because it gives you a freedom to practice what you long for, what you value, to see if it is truly good, and learn accordingly from the consequence, the outcome. And hopefully we don't have to learn too many hard lessons. We come across good advice, good teaching, help. We learn by study rather than by experience. But where we don't grasp it right by study, or we get it wrong by study, then experience comes to our rescue and corrects us, that we may choose life, life abundant, life eternal, by His grace and His goodness. Thank you, Dad.